The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, 25.
Mike 54. Let's go, D.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check safety, check safety.
Ryan. And he finds Howard complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
First and 10.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some. He don't want it. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Watch the ad.
Tight dog. Check, get out.
On first down, it's Gurley. And just no chance of turning. Turning the corner, he can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
So don't say nothing. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Now it's Gurley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
21.
On third down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Under 10. Check three.
Here's Gurley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Jim.
51.
Mike's 5-4.
Yeah, let's get 80 weapon.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Benjamin's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. Now Gurley. And he he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. So first and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. They go play action. Bridgewater. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. Colby Listenbee, 70 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're getting...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Play action now. Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Colby Listenbee with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. 14, Falcons 7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
54.
On third down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Tuesday.
A give to Smith out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down by Shaq.
Hey, 59, ready.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Alert.
Hey, white.
Alert 3. Kill.
Hey, 59, ready.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Check. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
SOS.
Recon, 132 fighter. Space. 51. Hey, seam 6.
5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Rabbit.
Hey, what's that?
On 2nd down, Ryan completes it to Benjamin. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
22. X3. 218, chop. Hey, Rick Lance.
54.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Eluding the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Check. Crunch. Check.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. Just a pickup of a yard there. That won't help too much. They're left with a 3rd and forever now.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
A big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
43's the Mike.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 51, Sam!
They go play action now. Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. He's checking. Crash. 54, South. 54.
To throw on 3rd down. Ryan. Complete to Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Looking in zone for Jones. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 36 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gostkowski with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Thomas has got it. Complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. 22 yards there, a first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Panther first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got you.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
In your face.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Panthers.
Here we go. Touchdown. 54.
Silver.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down.
Switch.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That one complete to Anderson. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Bridgewater again. And he's got his target. That's more. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. This quarterback now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. And Anderson's got it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they look very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And some room to work. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Ito Smith, 65 yards. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Bridgewater now. And he's got the hook up to Moore. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd and 6, Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And Thomas has it. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Panther 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
This will be caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. McCaffrey, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5. He's taken down right at the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike.
21.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Hey, express.
Deuce.
20.
Another carry now for Gurley. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Crunch time, defense.
And some room to roam now. He's at the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Falcons 21. Ryan Gano, the kickoff for Carolina.
Gano now, following the touchdown, here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tahir Whitehead in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Yeah, baby!
16 yards.
21!
It's now 3rd down.
Bang, bang! Face, face! Back! 22 jet bombers!
Here's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, Tuesday!
Throwing now is Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check nickel. Watch twist. Got it. Check 4.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And a disappointing way to close out the season. He got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit. But they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.